Welcome back to beautiful Desolation, where we just entered the inner circle of the Kettle. The huts are simple but well constructed here. Yeah, we get the most important thing, a codex entry. About caches.
Looks like a ritual sacrifice.
Only skeletons are left in the creaking gibbet cages, but the perfumed fire still blazed beneath them. And let's talk to this guy.
Human male, average build, estimate age at 36 years. Human male, large build, estimate age at 46 years. Agnate recon drone, estimate age at 3 years. Please note that this cacus is inebriated.
Shut up. Loose lips is not inebriated. Loose lips just wants to be left alone.
Is there anything I can help you with?
It's too late to help loose lips. Just let me fall.
Attempting to sever the connection between cacus and drone will result in automatic activation of defense systems.
The drones are what's keeping me off the floor.
Entering recharge. Shutting down higher brain functions until recharge is complete.
He wants me to cut him down, but I don't know if I can do that. Didn't have an interactable point. These wires were drawing energy from somewhere once, but not anymore. This is a big hologram. Can we look at the hologram, please? It's just a skeleton. Okay. Black wood smoke rises from inside the hut. In this peaceful spot, rows of fragrant medicinal and edible herbs have been carefully tended.
You have the glow of a wanderer. The sand on your skin is not from here. The salt in your hair, the mud on your shoes.
You're right. I'm not from around here.
Wanderers can be kind, or they can be cruel. Which are you?
I like to think I'm a good person.
Your mind is a garden. Your thoughts are seeds. You can grow flowers, or you can grow weeds. At the end of the day, we all have mud on our hands. Not all storms are sent to hinder your journey. Some come to clear your path. Remember, Wanderer, if you need guidance, the spirit of Inja is always at your feet, toiling in the soil. Inja blessed this very garden. In the Kettle, we can grow anything. Seeds that have perished in the harsh desert spring into new life.
So this garden is, what, magic?
Perhaps. Perhaps not. We do not know what makes this place special. Only that it is. After the Agnate Wars, this small patch of soil was the only place where anything would grow. The Kettle sprung up from this very soil. Our maidens tended to it, loved it, and made this earth rich and fertile. Our leader, Lebanon, yearned to fix the world that he had played a part in breaking. But he and Grave had different ideas about which path the gods wished them to walk. And so Lebanon left, taking the other maidens with him. He was convinced they were the key to rejuvenating the world. At night, the soil here sings for their return. It wants to feel their hands again. I can feel their sorrow. I feel them sifting through ash and bone.
Maybe I can help you find your lost friends.
If you did find them and reunite them with us, we would forever be grateful. I fear that the cries of despair here are not among the living anymore. Lebanon took them to the dead city of Bas. Even if they survived the journey, they most certainly can't be living among the red vines and black ash. Please, I must rest. This talk has tired me. Travel safely, wanderer. May Inja bless your path ahead.
Okay. I need to review at that, because that was cryptic through and through. So Lebanon left with the other maidens. Okay, she wants to have the other maidens. Okay. She was doing so much cryptic talk that I couldn't really 100% say what they were about. The stone well provides a steady support of fresh water to the crops and the homes of the villagers. There's a cart here. A cart waits outside the shebeen, laden with pitchers and flagons. Or flagoons. Okay, this is a bar. Let's go into the bar in a moment. Oh, there's still a lot more of this place to find. And we take the gold, madam. Wait, can we go down there? No. Can we go up there? No. Okay. So the right side of this is the last thing to check out, because you have to be quite near until an item shows up. The Kettle shebeen. So I suppose we are here to speak to Grave. Wow, there's a lot going on here. This must be the bouncer. His body is heavily muscled and modified with cybernetic enhancement. This dark fluid shifts strangely in a large glass canister. At least one of the revealers has called it quits for the night. An holographic projection sways and stomps alongside the dancers. Hey, the guy's got some moves. Sparks dance in the fire pit as the music pulses, and a tattooed woman sits alone, listening to the melody, lost in her own thoughts. Is that a naked woman lying there? Under the multicolored lights, dancers move to the music of the shebeen. Okay, we have two persons to talk to. You would be Grave, so I'm talking to this person in the corner first. Ah, there's a notice board. Be sure to catch the best in local singing and scratching vinyl talent this side of Saxonwood. Featuring Flotsam, Kurt Dog. This is also a shout out to Kickstarter backers, I assume.
What?
Are you the brother of Bra Bones from the Abbey in Wittenberg?
Bra Bones? Is that what he's going by now?
Yeah, yep.
Well, at least he helped somebody. Is he still peddling his religious bullshit?
He mentioned some religious stuff, yeah.
Be careful. Given enough time, he could turn you into me.
He did speak about you fondly. I think he misses having his brother close.
He also spoke fondly of me to his priestess. His mate was looking to expand her harem. She already had him. She wanted me. He made it happen. When I began to say no to further modifications, she cast me out. I ended up broken and leaking on a scrap heap of old unwanted machines. Grave found me and took me in. He has no love for the Ascendancy, no love for their priests. The Kettle is a place for outcasts. We had some followers enter here and try to peddle their religion. What's left of them is still smouldering in the courtyard.
You mentioned a scrap heap of unwanted machines. Where is that?
Short distance to the west. Scavengers have stripped it mostly bare. Thank you for that journey through my past, stranger.
You think you could forgive your brother?
He was once kind. And then they took him, twisted him, ruined him. Well, he's not my brother anymore. I feel rage and hatred, not for him, but for the zealots that had twisted him into that thing. If you ever see him, you tell him his brother died long ago. Goodbye, stranger.
And we now have the Kettle garage in Saxonwold on our map. Let's speak to Grave then.
I see a determined man before me. A man of conviction. A man of stone. A man rebuilding himself into something more. And there is nothing stronger than a broken man rebuilding himself.
Thank you, Grave of the Kettle.
Ah, it is rare to meet a human who would greet a machine with such civility. But we have no need for formalities. You may simply call me Grave.
You're quite different from the other military agnates I've met.
I decided long ago that the shackles of slavery did not fit me well. The agnate servitude to the ascendancy and the priests of tribulation is not our history. It interrupted our history. This whole settlement was built on the backs of just 2 unchained agnate soldiers. Imagine what we could accomplish if we all were free.
So the agnate soldiers I've met are slaves?
After the Agnate Wars, the Ascendancy linked all those who were born of metal into the record. They maintain it, keep it updated. They receive their orders through it, but they do not know who controls it. The truth is, nobody knows. The record is updated before events happen, revealing its word to those who are allowed to read it. My kin, Lebanon, told me about our brethren being tied to a device without soul or feeling, and so we severed the connection, tore out the uplink from our very bodies. Knowledge makes one unfit to be a slave. We could not bear to see this happen.
I didn't know machines could feel so deeply.
Or even feel at all. That is what Never a Horses said. She was convinced that we could not think for ourselves. I challenged her in her own arena. After I won, she refused to hand me her mask, the proof of her defeat at the metal hands of a slave.
Is there anything I can do to help your cause?
A man? Offering to help a creature of metal? You are a special one. And yes, there is something you can do for me. My spies tell me you are searching for red mercury. I propose a simple trade. I will give you what you want if you give me what I want. I want the mask of Never a Horses. She can be found in her temple at the Bulwark. Bring me her mask, and you shall have what you desire. Now, be gone, and good luck.
The arena at the Bulwark. Ah, but the Bulwark is something we can't enter, but we can enter the arena at the Bulwark. Okay, then let's call the Buffalo. Because I assume this is faster than going all the way back to here, because I want to sell and buy stuff.
Do you know where we are going?
2 credits, perfect. That's what I want.
Let's see what...
I want the cigarettes. Over 100 years old and are for display purposes. And also fuzzy dice. Awaiting new stock.
Let's see what...
Okay, then let's look at our inventory. We had cigarettes. They installed in the Buffalo. And this is also installed. Oh! That's all stuff that we installed to the Buffalo. Okay. So these are more like collectibles. Can't see them in the Buffalo now. But maybe if we go into it, we see it. Yeah, we have like cigarettes and fuzzy dice now. But I want to see them. Okay. Let's go towards this, which is the Kettle garage. Also, apparently the arena of the Bulwark has been added, but it wasn't in the list down there. So I assume it's just like a second place there. This is the scrap heap where the robot was, not robot, where the skeleton guy was thrown.
I think I fold up here once.
These look like ordinary white feathers drowned to unnaturally large proportions. Why did the robot laugh? I'm hearing stuff from the left, but I want to explore the boundaries of the map. I see that there's an item over there. Literally everywhere here could be another item. But I want to go here. Closer. Closer. Oh, I could take the item for a second.
Looks like an old Agnate.
And we get a CPU. I don't know what I need that for. A partly obscured Kettle petrol sign perches on the corner of the vine-covered roof. And there was the swing. The swing set creaks ever so gently as the hot air stirs. The word Nexus is stamped on the underside of the CPU chip. I don't know what Nexus they're talking about. Oh, we can't go, like, inside it. Yeah, we never could with any building so far. So, I shouldn't be too surprised. The surface of the road has been broken. Chunks of asphalt gleam under the scorching sun. This looks like so much out of the way so that I expect a gold item to lie here. So this is a gas station. The neon sign advertising Kettle Patrol has clearly been dark for many years. The windows are broken, the interior is dark, nothing of value left here. Okay, and that's apparently everything we get from this location.
Can we take a bit of a break, Marky? My legs are killing me. I haven't run this much since bush training.
I bet being out in the bush like this brings back memories, eh?
It does. Some good ones, some bad ones. But it's nice to be out here. I forgot how much I love the bush.
What are some of the good memories?
When we had some time off, we used to go fishing in Henke's Bay. We had no fishing poles, but we had a lot of hand grenades. Oh, Pete actually cracked a tooth on some shrapnel from one of the fish. I'll tell you that being out there, you realize one thing. None of the shit we were taught to worry about matters. Everybody bleeds when they get shot. Everybody cries when they're lonely. We are all red on the inside.
Do not use grenades for fishing or TNT or stuff like that. Don't.
Don, you know you can talk to me about what you went through, eh? Maybe it will help.
It's too late for that, Marky. That stuff is inside of me. It's not going anywhere. I get why Dad was the way he was. I was scared I'd become just like him if I stayed.
Don, you're not Dad, okay? You were usually the strong one in the family. I just wish you hadn't run.
Me too, Marky. Me too. Okay, rest time is over. Let's get back to this.
Okay, Nexus. Where would I want the Nexus CPU ship? I don't know. Still don't know what we want with the blood-covered bone. But okay. Let's go to the bulwark. I may have already forgotten something where I would want to put the bone. Yeah, now we have our rights to land here. The lake surrounding the landing. The lake surrounds the landing platform. Oh god, you're loud. We get Agnates. We've seen so many Agnates, and now we're getting the Agnate Codex entry. And also, I assume Bulwark next? No, Priest. Ooh, this looks weird. There's a throne room here. Let's go everywhere else before the throne room. There was something. Looks like some sort of religious icon. Yeah, that's the mask we're looking for. A pool of deep clear water. Statues, it was saying a second ago. A pair of towering golden figures rise from the pond. Ah! Mouse skipping weirdly. Another Agnate drawing. Something about this Agnate. Robotic guards never need to rest. Yeah, I know. The trunk is enormous and hard as stone. Still need to go to the throne room. Don't think I forget that. Work on an opulent golden statue has been halted. A simple building with a roof of hides and dyed cloth. I assume we can't go past you?
Halt. Scanning access list. Order by facial bone structure.
No message found. No unauthorized personnel beyond this point.
What do I need to get authorized?
Voice note. Start.
Human is attempting to communicate, and confusion arises.
Voice note. End. Uploading data to the Ascendancy. Purging memory. Halt.
You were just about to tell me how to get past you.
Only competitors who have triumphed in at least one battle may enter the arena.
Scanning access list.
Never mind, I'm leaving.
Okay, we can enter the arena if we won at the arena at least once. No wonder they're stopping work at their statues here. If they don't ever get anyone to come in here because you need to have been in there before you can enter. Let's enter the throne room. Okay, weird stuff. Dried wood and tree bark rise from the floor. A bowery of dried flowers, leaves and twisted branches form a seat. Cold ores and metals have been melted into a beautiful shape. I assume we get... We did have a priest thing before. This is an additional priest thing, apparently. A seed of pure gold rises from a small pile of bones. This throne is a dark thing of bone and blood. This is a doorway. The sound of chains scraping against stone echo through this portal. I don't have access through this doorway. Okay, then let's talk to the guy that I can talk to.
Tasty morsel appears before us. But what does it offer us? How does it prostrate itself before the five? Or does it come to us without an offering, instead wishing to be ripped into pieces? My brethren, I am torn.
We're here to negotiate on behalf of Grave.
Grave. So the usurper has given us these three as offerings. What message of penance does the bottom feeder of the Kettle send?
Offerings? No. We're here to get the mask of Never Horses.
Ah, so you will serve as his proxy in the arena. To claim the mask of Never Horses, you will have to fight. But know that to challenge one of the five is to challenge us all. Make us an offering of human bone and blood, and you may enter the arcade. Then we will fight.
Bormelar has accepted your challenge. Okay. Which says to me, this is where I make an offering, yes? To enter the arena. Okay, let's make our offering. Bone covered in blood. Wait. Let's start the next episode with this, as this is a great cutting point. So, see you tomorrow with the arena fights. Have a nice day.